It's not just a game, it's riverparishfootball.com. This week's highlights after this. Buckwalter Insurance Group has been serving the river parishes for over 20 years. With 8 licensed service and sales producers, the Buckwalter Insurance Group handles all of your insurance needs. With 3 convenient locations in Destrehan, Bootheel, and Kenner, stop by and get a quote. Or just call at 985-764-3833 and compare rates at Buckwalter Insurance Group. Welcome to the Buckwalter Insurance Group home studios in Destrehan. I'm Eric Ritchie, and welcome to this week's highlights of River Parish football. Half of our 8 schools wrapped up at least a share of a district championship this week. Amazing, because what a slow start some of these teams had, but they are certainly finishing strong. Let's go ahead and take a look now at our highlights, and we begin with Lutcher. Bulldog fans like Claude Wiggins had plenty to cheer about. The home football game with Assumption may be the most complete effort Coach Detilier's squad has put together all season. It started with a point-blank touchdown run by Dijon Payne, and the Bulldogs led 7-0. Assumption would answer and come right back. Cameron Blaine uncorks the 67-yard bomb. DeJuan Oliver on the opposite end. He scores a touchdown. It was 7-6, but from there, Letcher's defense picked off Blaine 3 times. On the opposite end, Rustin Mathern, doing what Rustin does best, that's making plays. This time, the explosive speed runs by the entire Assumption defense, all the way into the end zone. A 64-yard keeper, part of a 128-yard rushing effort on the night from Letcher's quarterback. He also had it going on in the air. Mathern lobs one to Spencer Roussel. That's a Letcher touchdown. Mathern also passed for 147. Later, it's Payne again. Torian Shorty was injured. Payne said, "I got your back. It's all right, buddy." 2 touchdowns on the night for Payne, and Letcher rolls with a 35-6 win over Assumption.
I think it was our most complete game against a quality opponent. I mean, there's a possibility we can even meet again. They are a playoff caliber team. They will be there. Of course, you never know about the seeding, but I just thought offensively, defensively, special teams for 4 quarters, it was almost a complete game.
Defense played really well. What were y'all looking for tonight? What were y'all expecting?
To be consistent like we are. We've been, the past 6 weeks, we've been shutting people down. Do the same thing tonight.
Next up, let's check out Hahnville taking on John Arrett. The Hahnville cheerleaders pumping up the crowd, and Zach Borey and Lindsey Poire from the band, they're cheering on their Tigers. How about this for an opening series? Sergio Medina, 8-yard run. There's a fumble, but who's on the bottom of that pile? Well, it's Hahnville's Ricky Preston, the first touchdown of the night. Hahnville led 7-0. Later, it was Sergio Medina again, this time exploding 52 yards. He wouldn't drop this one. Hahnville led 14-0. Still in the first quarter, the passing game gets going. Easton Melanson finds his man from 7 yards out. It's Ricky Preston back of the end zone, and it's a 3rd Hahnville touchdown in the quarter, 21-0. Medina's been a spark plug since he's been injected into the starting lineup at running back. A short 5-yard touchdown. Medina finished with 102. 5 turnovers, 4 fumbles, and this interception on the night for Arrett. Dwayne Thomas picks off the pass. It would set up another Hahnville score. Again, it was Melanson going to the air. 21 yards this time, finding Kaylon Carter. It was 35-0 Hahnville at the half. Lynn Simmons would add to that total with the 2-yard touchdown run. Hahnville goes on to win 49-6, and it's a Gatorade bath for Coach Valden, trying to be elusive himself. Amazing, after 4 straight losses to start the season, the Tigers get at least a share of a District 8-5A title. Evan Palos talked to Coach Valden after this one.
All right, Coach, after starting the season off the way y'all did and to come back and win a share of the title like this, how does it feel?
Well, number one, I'm proud of the kids. You know, a lot of teams had bad records and folded up their tents, but not us. You know, we just went back to work. We kept working. We believed in ourselves. We believed in the coaches. You know, so number one, the credit goes to the kids. Number 2, the credit goes to the assistant coaches. I got the best assistant coaches in the state. They work tirelessly. We always prepared, It don't matter win or lose. They go to work the next week. You know, they really care about these kids. And, you know, I'm happy for them that we were able to win this championship, you know, especially the new guys that came in this year.
Time for us to take a break here in the Buckwalter Insurance Group studios in Destrehan. When we return, why not? Destrehan Wildcats and East St. John doing it Thursday night style in River Parish football. We're back after this. Brock's Automotive and Tire Center is your one-stop shop for all your vehicle's needs. Our experienced certified auto techs offer full service on all makes and models, alignment, state inspections and brake tags, and a major selection of tires. For complete state-of-the-art auto repairs, AC work, and computer diagnostics. We're right along the river in Reserve. Brock's Automotive and Tire Center with 24-hour towing service. For all of your insurance needs, be sure to call Kelly Buckwalter, 985-764-3833. Auto, home, life, boat, renters, motorcycle, even ATVs. Buckwalter Insurance has you covered. Let's check out the action from Thursday night. First up, Destrehan trying to keep its playoff hopes alive. On the road, Bertolino Stadium facing a stingy Bonneville team. There's Wildcats athletic trainer George McGovern still recovering from flooding in his LaPlace home in Isaac after getting flooded out of his Chalmette home back in Hurricane Katrina. Former Fatties Player of the Week, Rajon Marbley, with the pair of monster plays in the first drive. This linebacker hybrid defensive end has been a beast all year for the Wildcats, but Bonneville would score on their opening drive. The Destrehan offense just took too long to warm up on this night and didn't finish with the punctuation mark, let's just say that. Second week in a row, the Wildcats come up a point short, losing 22-21. Also on Thursday, East St. John on the West Bank facing Higgins at Haas-Memphis Stadium. For 32 years, the team doctor for East St. John, that guy. It's Dr. Christy Montague on hand, along with his lovely wife, Linda. Wildcats led 14-6 at the half, and thanks to a stingy defense, that's the way it stayed. Amani Martin, Nigel Anderson, and finally, Destin Stewart. All recovered second-half fumbles for East St. John. Good thing they did because there wasn't much offense in this one at all. Second year in a row, Wildcats head coach Philip Banco gets the Gatorade bath, and why not? The East St. John playoff hopes are alive, winning 14-6. Des Broussard out for the season with that broken ankle, but he took care of business with our interviews following the game.
Hey, Coach, how I feel today to get this good victorious win?
You know, I feel good right now. I'm really cold. They put the water on me, but it's cold. But I'm happy. It was a tough win. We knew it was going to be a tough one. Higgins Hurricanes are a tough ball club. And, you know, I'm going to call Debo tonight because, you know, it hurt him last year. They took it from us. So we came here in their backyard on a Thursday night. Like I said, turnovers was the key. But you got to concentrate on the next play. And they did that, and they're resilient. And, you know, hats off to our kids.
How does it feel to you to get this win?
Well, it feels good because it's my senior year and I won't go for this year. But I played bad, sloppy, and I really got to do better to help for my teammates, for my coaches, and the people in the stands.
Here we go with Nigel Anderson, number 14. How does this feel to get the victorious win?
It was good, man. Just that we got to step up. It's not even over yet. We got to play against Bonneville. And then after that, it's on go so on. We got to keep doing our thing and keep stopping them.
Wish you luck on your season. Thank you.
Time for another break, but when we return to our Buckwalter Insurance Group home studios, the game of the week. Over 1,000 yards total offense between Riverside and Newman. You won't believe the finish. We're back after this.
It's a whole lot better for planned service than it is for demand service.
That's why at Cajun Comfort, Electrical Air Conditioning and Heating, we've developed a unique umbrella for our customers known simply as
Comfort Club.
For AC units, it's the
ESA.
Energy Savings Agreement.
You get 2 cleanings a year. Also with that, you get a 15% discount on any repairs you may need, and you get priority service, which to me is the most important thing.
Comfort Club.
Which also includes
EPP.
Electrical Protection Plan.
We go through your panel and check all your breakers, check everything, make sure everything looks good. That way you don't have to worry about any kind of electrical fire in your home.
Comfort Club.
And for your generators,
GMP.
Generator maintenance program.
We go through, we change the oil, we change filters. When a storm comes, your generator's up and ready to kick on for you.
We're what satisfaction is supposed to feel like, and we guarantee that satisfaction 100%.
Now's the time to call Cajun Comfort Electrical Air Conditioning and Heating and just ask for
Comfort Club.
No question about our game of the week, Riverside hosting Newman. And with all these last-second heroics, we're glad the EMS was there. Chad and Summer, they're ready for those cardiac kids. Third quarter, Riverside up 21-13. And watch the block coming out of the backfield. Number 25, Brandon Hemel, paves the way for Jonquil Sanders. 114 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns for Sanders. This one put the Rebels up 28-13. 9 lead changes in this one, 5 touchdowns in the final 5.5 minutes. Here's the first one of those 5, Deuce Wallace to Von Julian. That's a Rebel touchdown, and Riverside is on top, 35-31. Newman quarterback Jabari Tyler, the son of former LSU quarterback Herb Tyler. He had 456 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. Back and forth we go. We'll match you with another one. A 47-yard touchdown pass from Deuce Wallace to Julian again. He quickly turns and burns, and it's 42-28, Riverside with 3:26 left to go. Newman counters. Again, it's Tyler. On the ground, he rushed for a game-high 132 yards. Here's one of his 2 touchdowns that put the Greenies up 44-42, just 44 seconds remaining. The drive goes to the 23-yard line. Less than 10 seconds left. Wallace to Julian. Up top, and there's your game winner. The 3rd touchdown pass in the final 5 minutes to Von Julian. He had 13 catches, 236 yards. Wallace had 352 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. Riverside's playoff hopes are alive with the thrilling 48-44 win over Newman.
This is what high school football is all about. They had a good football team, and the Tyler kid is as good as advertised. I think we showed a lot of character tonight, and that's what we've talked about all year long. And we're developing football players, so you know, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with where we're at right now.
Homecoming at St. Charles, the Comets hosting St. James, alumni everywhere. Pat Matthews, class of '87, and his buddy Paul Jansen, class of '86, they're taking care of the Wings. Tanya Andropont, class of '83. She's rooting on her son, Jason, who's the center for St. Charles. But the main alumni being honored on this night, the fallen St. John deputy, Jeremy Trish, whose parents Edie and Mike, along with his widow Misty and son Cade, as well as fellow law enforcement officers from St. John Parish, there for the honor as Coach Monica and Principal Cupid handing over the 53 jersey to the family for Jeremy Trish, who graduated from St. Charles in 2002, was Frank Monica's center, and was also the catcher on the baseball team. On the field, St. Charles struck first. A short touchdown run by the game's leading rusher, Aaron Lewis. St. Charles led 7-0. St. James came to play. Number 10 is senior Seth Keller. He's one of the leading tacklers in the state. Had another big game on both sides of the field. The St. Charles special teams coming up with the next touchdown. It comes on a punt, partially blocked, stays in the end zone, and at the bottom of that pile is Mr. Touchdown, Brandon Zimmer. This guy seems to score a couple every game. Defensively, Luke Jackson continues to be a force for St. Charles. He picks up his 10th sack of the season. The Tulane commit has been a beast for the last couple of years. As for Austin Weber, the young man split time at quarterback and running back. Here he takes the handoff and the hit and still finds the end zone, scoring from 14 yards out. St. Charles wins its 6th game in a row, 41-0 the final, and for St. Charles, at least a share of a District 7 3A title. West St. John also a big winner as they capture at least a share of their district championship as well. Jeremy Jackson led the way with only 10 carries. The young man scored 4 touchdowns. That will do it for now. From the Buckwalter Insurance Group home studios in Destrehan, I'm Eric Ritchie. Thanks so much for logging on to riverparishfootball.com. When you're driving down the road and you hear this noise, what do? It's simple. You call LaPlace Glass at 985-652-4222. Give the make and model of your vehicle, tell them whether you're going through your insurance company, and let the professional staff at LaPlace Glass take it from there. Go ahead and relax. It's a painless process. LaPlace glass. Give us a break. We'll fix it.